All of us who grew up on farms grew up early on knowing the value of redeeming, of reclaiming used things. For some of us who grew up with older parents, parents that had lived through the Depression, that was taken to a further extreme. I remember at our house as a child, if I wanted to nail together two pieces of wood and I wanted to use a nail, then I had to go to the old coffee can and empty it out. It was a can full of bent nails that had already been used. And so the first thing I had to do was straighten the nail, and after I straightened the nail, then I could use the nail. I still remember the first time I was at a hardware store with my uncle, and we went into the back room where they had the bins full of nails, and he got a whole scoop and he weighed it like a pound or 2 pounds of nails, and they put it in a little paper bag, and it cost like 5 cents. And I felt like I had been lied to my whole life. It cost 5 cents for a bag of new nails, and all we ever had were bent nails. But I learned a lot. I learned how to drive a nail really well. I got pretty good at it because I started with broken ones. That's a theme of redemption in the Bible. You start with broken things. And the first time it shows up in the Bible is in the first book of Moses in Genesis. And very early on, God has made the humans, and He's given them everything, and He's told them, you have everything, but don't eat from this one tree. Don't take the fruit that leads to the knowledge of good and evil. It's the knowledge of sin. And so immediately the humans, they go for that tree, and they bring sin into the world. And that very day they hide from God and cover their nakedness and shame. And when He comes to them, He sets things right. He tells them, these are the things that are going to change now. The earth is not going to cooperate when you want it to bring forth fruit. Childbirth is going to be difficult, and there's a series of curses. But as soon as the curses are done, this is my favorite part, He makes them clothing. Makes it out of skins. He uses part of His creation. He takes the life of something He created, and He uses that life to cover over their shame. And the story just gets better from there. God doesn't take a bent nail and straighten it so He can use it. God takes you, a bent nail, a damaged thing, and He makes you brand new. See you later.